What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chevy. If you're new here, welcome, wagwan. Make sure you're subscribed down below. So we're about to do a hair install for WowAfrican, and I just want to show you real quick the additional stuff that I got in my package. I got a comb, edge brush, wig cap, some clips. You can get all this stuff on the website. Now we're about to do a quick weave, and we're going with a coily natural texture. This is from WowAfrican.com. This is their natural color coily textured Indian virgin hair weave, and I got it in the lengths 18, 20, and 20. I got 3 bundles, and I'm like, yeah, we're about to blend. We don't have to use any heat on our hair. It's gonna give so natural, so full. This will be like the perfect style for any time of the year. So I blow dried my hair the day before, of course, wash and blow dry, and then I'm about to do my braiding pattern for my quick weave. I absolutely love quick weave because it's low tension, it's so easy to do, it's beginner friendly, it comes out looking professional without having too much skill set, and also, like I said, less tension on the hair. Now right now, girly pop, my hair is obviously super short and it's blunt cut because we're finally done with that ginger color. I am done with it. I have no more hair left that was colored. I don't have to dye my hair black anymore. Like, yes, we're good. So this is my leave out. I'm doing a middle part. I want to try something different. Usually when I do quick weave, I always do a side part. So we're about to do a middle part, and then I did some braids in the back. Now I'm about to use my sacred oil for the first time. Girl, I spent $54 to get this oil. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna start using it so we can get our healthy hair journey on track. Let's see what the end of the year looks like when our hair has fully grown out and see where we are at. So now I'm going to use this wig cap. I got it at my local beauty supply store, but you can get it on Amazon as well. So I'll leave it in my storefront if you want to just get everything in one place. So I'm just going to use this one cap because I didn't realize it was only one that came in the pack. I thought it was 2. I usually use 2 caps, but I only got 1. But either way, we're going to be fine. We're going to use this protective shield. I know a lot of y'all are frightened to do quick weaves because you think you're going to get glue on your hair, but girl, just follow this method so that you can prevent that. It really just takes water. Spray, get your spray bottle and you spray it underneath the cap when you're lifting off the hair, and it comes right off. So first I'm going to go in with the got2b spray. This is my first protective layer. So I'm making sure that I don't get it on the cornrow that will have my leave out. Even though it's my natural hair, I won't be flat ironing it or anything like that, so it doesn't even matter if it gets on it, but I just want to make sure that I'm not spraying it on there. Usually I'll have this little white pencil to mark so that I know, but I can't find it. But either way, I go in with the blow dry to dry that down. You want to make sure this is completely dry. You see me spray it all over. Now it's time to go in with our protective shield, and don't be afraid of this, girl. It comes off with water. It literally comes off with water. So I'm just going to make sure that I apply that all over where I'm going to be using glue. So obviously I'm going to leave out the cornrow that's going to be my leave out, but I'm putting it all over and I'm saturating that cap with this product. Okay, like make sure that it is fully covered. Put that thing on. Don't be scarce with it. So I'm using my little brush, making sure that it is fully saturated. I'm spreading it where I need to. If you need to get your little mirror, if you need to get up, I have the 360 mirror in my Amazon storefront. And then you go in with your blow dryer or your hooded dryer, whatever you use to dry your hair or whatever, use that. So I make sure that I use my mirror, make sure that I have all my areas covered, and then I use my blow dryer and I make sure that thing is dry. We're not starting until this is fully dried. Now you need to hear the sound. This sound right here. That is how you know it is ready to go, because it is fully dried. It looks wet on camera, but it is fully dried and we're ready. So now it's safe to cut my cap. Some people like to glue down before cutting the cap, like to glue down the hair first. But I like to see what I'm doing because I might just forget that I have leave out and I'm gluing all the way to the front. No ma'am, I'm gonna cut it, especially since it's dry. It's not gonna lift, so I'm gonna cut it. I make sure to cut it back too, because the back is always hard for me to cut and I can't be bothered with that. So we're gonna go in with our first bundle of hair. Honestly, I forgot that I had two different lengths. I had an 18 and two 20s. I was just gluing. I didn't even remember which length was which, but yeah, I think I started with the 20-inch. So I just start gluing, and with quick weave, you are gonna have to cut the wefts. If it's not something you want to do a sew-in, fine, you don't have to cut the wefts with a sew-in. But with quick weaves, I can just pull them out and then redo them with the same hair, because I'm the one doing it, so I don't mind cutting. So I get to reuse my bundles over and over again, so the cutting doesn't really affect me. And if it is that I can do something, save money by doing it myself, I'ma do that. So I'm just going to layer each of my rows. I don't necessarily have a technique since I'm doing a center part. I'm just going around and around until I get to the very top. So first I measure where I want the hair to be placed, then I cut the weft, put the glue on, and then go ahead and glue it down. So you want to make sure that you're using the blow dryer for every row that you glue down. And I'm making sure that I don't do too much in the back. I always make the mistake of putting too much hair in the back and then it's too full, especially with this texture. So that is just one bundle of hair so far, and it's looking full. Look how full that is. So now I'm going to take off the excess cap in the front, since I am close to the front now, so I can remove that extra piece. Now it's time to continue with our layering. So now that the extra piece of cap is gone, I can even see better where I am doing my placements. Like I said, I always use a 360 mirror, especially when I'm doing the back. I have it in my Amazon storefront. That thing is a lifesaver because I can see everything in the back when I'm doing that. So I'm gonna just cut the middle part as well. This part I usually leave until a little bit later just to make sure that it's still down. And now we're going to cut smaller pieces in the front to lay it down. I want to get as close to my leave out as possible. Now for this last piece by my leave out, this is optional, but I like to go very close to my leave out. That means I do get a little bit of glue on my hair right at that area, but if you want, you don't have to do that, or you could put a little bit more of that protective shield in that area so that it's like a bridge between your hair and the glue. So now that everything is done, I use 2.5 bundles. I don't even think I use a full half, or really a half of the third bundle, more like a third. So this is what I have left. This is the hair that I have left. I really didn't need to use all 3. I just need 2.5 max, and the hair is full. I was thinking maybe I should have put a little bit more in the back, but I'm like, no girl, this is a lot of hair. And I'm just like looking at it like, oh my god, I'm usually doing side part, but we're gonna stick to the center part. We gotta switch it up, and it's so pretty. The hair is so coily. The texture is beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with some water first to get the hair wet, and then I'm gonna detangle it and then go in with some mousse and curling cream to define the curls in the hair. Now for the full review of this hair, I did not experience any crazy shedding with this hair. Obviously it's a coily texture and you're doing a lot of manipulation like detangling, wetting it, raking your fingers through it. So you'll see like that natural 1-2 pieces of hair shedding obviously, but it was nothing crazy. After I did that, no shedding at all after detangling and doing my coils. None. The hair is so lush, it's so full, it is coily from root to end. Like, do you see the curl pattern? So you're not seeing any straight pieces at the very top. You know, a lot of times with curly hair, you'll see a straight hair type texture in the top and then coily at the bottom. No, coily from start to finish. Now I'm going to go in with some water and my extreme wet line gel to coil my hair up. Because my hair was blow dried and my hair was a little bit heat trained because of all that straightening I did last year. I was a straight natural last year, okay? So I'm retraining my hair when it comes to coil, especially since I've cut off all the damaged ends and we're starting fresh. She needs a little bit of she's not used to all this gel, okay? So it didn't coil up right away. I had to give it some time. So I'm going to use this clip to just hold on my hair to blend with the curly hair, and then we're gonna leave it to dry like this. Now for me, I like a little edge, I like a little swoop to the doop going back, like a little extra something. So I'm gonna use my edge control and just swoop my hair in a bit just to give me a little flavor. That's just for me personally. You don't have to do all of this, but I like it. So after I do that, I do a little swoop, like nothing extra, just a little 1 2 1 2, and then I'm going to tie it down. So I'm going to leave this to dry for a couple of minutes. You can use your diffuser, all of that good stuff, whatever you need to do to make your hair fully dry. I had to use my diffuser because, girl, I got low porosity hair and it would have dried until 2 days later. But anyways, this is how the hair is looking like. I am loving it. So I'm just going to fluff it out a little bit. You can use a pick. Make sure that you fluff it, play around with it, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm retraining my hair with the coils, or I'm not even trying to manipulate it too much. The blend is what it is. It's still cutesy. She's giving. I'm like, okay, let me do a little flip over type of situation because, you know, I'm itching for that side part. But I'm trying to say, chef, stay with the center, girl. Stay with the center. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil sheen just to give me an extra shine, give me that finished look. And this is basically it. Like, look how natural this style is. It is effortless. You can wear this style all year round. The hair is just absolutely gorgeous. All the details will be in the description box down below. I hope this tutorial was very helpful. And I love y'all so much for watching. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye, guys.